Good morning, everyone. Or actually, it's noon, actual noon time, 12 noon. My name is Renee Coltrane. I'm the program director for Human Services and American Sign Language. I thought that it would be a wonderful idea. It's the end of the semester for the college for us to engage in some meditative exercises that will help us to decompress and not be so stressed. So there's some little bit of housekeeping I want to cover before we get into our session. Want you to know that as the webinar has already started, participants will not be able to speak or turn on your camera during the webinar. Participants may use the chat feature, if you will, to post comments or ask questions of our demonstrator. And it's none other than Yasir Rahotep. He is coming to us from Chicago, Illinois this afternoon, and I am really excited in what he has to offer to us in terms of trying to decompress and not feel so much stress. So, Mr. Yasir Rahotep, if you will take it away, we are here for you and guide us through this meditative exercise. Thank you for being here with us this afternoon.
Okay, well, thank you, Ms. Coltrane. And it's my pleasure to be here. And as you said, I'm coming to you from Chicago, where I've been living all of my life. And I've been practicing and teaching yoga from, for about the last 46 years. And the yoga that I teach is called Kemetic yoga, which is an ancient African or ancient Egyptian form of yoga. And so the idea of yoga is not just from India; it also has an African or a Black origin too. And oftentimes people don't know that, and they think that it's something that's foreign to them. Um, Another thing about yoga is that it's not a religion. Meditation is not a religion. It is really an art and a science. So that we do yoga, we do meditation, we do controlled deep breathing for the purpose of improving our overall health and wellness status. Doing slow, controlled breathing and meditation helps us to manage stress. It helps us to get rid of anxiety. It helps us to develop our ability to focus and to concentrate. It also has various health benefits, such as lowering blood pressure. It helps with things like diabetes. Meditation, controlled deep breathing, and yoga in general helps to improve our overall health. These practices help to activate our body's natural ability to heal itself. And so most of the time we think that if we have a ailment or injury or some type of disease or disorder, that the doctor is the one who heals us. But in actuality, our body has the ability to heal itself. If you have a slight cut, for example, you can sort of just clean it, and it'll heal itself. You just let it you just let it heal itself. And so our bodies has the ability to heal itself. Our arteries to our heart, if we have injuries to the heart, and we have ailments or occlusions or blockages to the heart, those can actually improve or to be alleviated, if we practice things like yoga, if we practice things like meditation, breathing, control deep breathing, and meditation and yoga, which is all basically the same thing. Yoga, under the umbrella of yoga, you have meditation, you have different practices like controlled deep breathing. You have practices like doing movements and postures. And when we do these various practices, we actually activate our body's natural ability to heal itself. Okay. And so the body can heal itself, it can repair itself, it can take care of itself, it can rejuvenate itself. And so by doing meditation, by doing various movements and postures, such as forward bending, backward bending, twisting motions of the spine, that actually activates the body's healing powers. And so, what we're going to do today is that we're going to do some very light and easy to do techniques. So, this is not going to be something that's going to cause you to to strain yourself or to be feeling like you got to do something which is going to be hard or do something which is going to cause you to be challenged that much. The most basic thing that we do every day is breathe. And so everything that we're going to do today is going to be based upon breathing. If you think about breathing, breathing is the most fundamental thing that we do. And it's the most important thing that we do. We breathe all the time, either without thinking about it, which is 99% of the time, or we can consciously think about breathing. If we didn't breathe, we would not be able to exist, right? Because we can go for weeks without water. Most people don't even drink enough water because the average American person is dehydrated. But we can go for weeks without water without, dying. We can go for months without food and still survive. But we can only go for 5 minutes without air before we will succumb to suffocation. And so and so breathing is our most fundamental source of energy, is our most fundamental source of nutrition. And so when we participate in controlled deep breathing, which is associated with meditation, we are actually activating a part of our nervous system called the parasympathetic. And the parasympathetic part of our nervous system is our relaxation response. We know that we have this thing called the stress response. They call it fight or flight, that activates you to either to be on alert and be ready to either fight or run away. It provides your body with the energy that it needs to fight or run away. But when we are in this fight or flight state, we are raising blood pressure. We are releasing stored fats and sugars into the bloodstream. The fats can clog up the arteries to the heart. The sugars can raise our blood sugar, our glucose levels to induce diabetes when these situations are chronic, when they're ongoing. And so, because of the fact that we live we live in an environment where there's lots of stress, we are always in this fight or flight situation. But we don't do enough exercise in order to burn off this extra fat and this extra sugar that is being released into the body. We don't do enough exercise to lower our blood pressure and to regulate our body. So we develop heart disease, we develop diabetes. It can lead to cancer. It can lead to a lot of different ailments that we have. And so, one of the main and fundamental things we can do that can alleviate stress and in turn alleviate diseases like heart disease, diabetes, hypertension, cancer, so on and so forth, is learning how to breathe, to engage in slow, controlled breathing exercises for 5, 10, 15 minutes a day, or several times a day at key times, or at times when you feel yourself becoming stressed. Even if you're in a meeting with somebody, you can simply, still control your breathing. If the meeting is tense, if there's stress in the meeting, you can control your breathing. You can do slow inhalation and slow exhalation, and you will communicate better. You would have better focus. You would maintain a modulated level of your emotions if you are paying attention to your breathing. So there is a science to control breathing. Navy SEALs, when they have to perform at a high level, they exercise controlled deep breathing because it helps to enhance your ability to focus and to concentrate. It will help our children with tests to test better if they engage in controlled deep breathing before they take a test or while they are even testing. It helps to get rid of anxiety. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is understand what is the proper way to breathe. Okay. And it may sound funny, but most human beings do not know the proper way to breathe. When we join the Boy Scouts or the Girl Scouts or the Army, military, whatever it is, or we be engaged in athletics, we're told to breathe the opposite way than how we are supposed to breathe. We are told to breathe up into the chest. And we're told to breathe in and lift up the chest. Well, that's backwards. It's like if you pour water into a glass, it goes to the bottom of the glass and it fills the glass up to the top, right? And so when we breathe, we want to learn how to breathe from the abdomen. And so we call this abdominal breathing, or we call it diaphragmatic breathing. The diaphragm is a muscle that controls the expansion and the contraction of our lungs, right? And so what I want you to do is I want you to sit straight. I want you, if you could be, but for what we're going to do, you could be sitting in a chair or you could be sitting on the floor like I am. I'm sitting on top of some pillows with my legs crossed. And what I want you to do is take one of your fingers, take your index finger, and I want you to find your navel. And so just find the general area where your navel is located. And I want you to place your hands on this area. So you can take the right hand and place it on your lower abdomen, right below the navel. So my navel is here, my hand is down here. I could put, and then you place the left hand on the back of the right hand. And it's this area of your abdomen where you want to breathe from. When you're practicing this alone, you can also lay down flat on the floor and practice this, right? So if you was laying down on the floor, I'm gonna just demonstrate. You put your hands on your abdomen and you let your body lay down flat. So you can do this either laying on the floor or you can do it sitting up in a chair or sitting on top of some pillows, right? And so we place the hands here because we want to pay attention to where we're going to breathe from. We want to utilize the entire lungs to breathe. And so we breathe from the abdomen. And so the hands are on the abdomen and we slowly breathe in through the nose, not through the mouth. We breathe in through the nose, but we're going to exhale out through the mouth. This is called cleansing breath. So the first thing that we do when we start our breathing exercise is that we engage in cleansing breath. And so cleansing breath helps to eliminate old air from the lungs and help to activate the respiratory system, to deepen the breathing. So the hands on the abdomen, either laying down or sitting up. We breathe in slowly through the nose. And we don't breathe into the chest. Try to cause your abdomen to expand. And then hold your breath in and allow your mouth to open. Relax your jaw and your cheek muscles, and then breathe out through the mouth. And when you exhale, you want to feel your abdomen contract inward. So your abdomen goes in and inward as you exhale. And then after you exhale, you breathe in again through your nose. And then you hold your breath, let your mouth open, And then you breathe out again through your mouth. And again, remember to contract your abdominal area as you exhale. So you want to feel it go in. It expands outward on your inhalation and it goes inward on your exhalation. Okay. So if I was on my back, you'd be able to see a little bit better. So I'm going to come here like this, by the navel, hands here, and I'm breathing in through my nose. You can see the abdomen expanding. Hold the breath, open the mouth, slowly breathe out. So this is called cleansing breath. So let's try it 3 more times just to get the proper effect from it. So we start off here. The mouth is closed. We breathe in through the nose. We never breathe in through the mouth. Sometimes we breathe out through the mouth, but never breathing in through the mouth. So we breathe in. We hold the breath and we slowly open the mouth and we breathe out. We close the mouth and we breathe in again through the nose. We open the mouth and we breathe out. We close the mouth and we breathe in again. We hold the breath, we open the mouth, and we breathe out. So that is called cleansing breath. Now, let your eyes close or remain closed. And I want you to just allow your hands to rest in your lap. Or you can place your hands on your legs or just let your hands be comfortable. And I want you to breathe in and out through your nose. So this time, the eyes are closed. The mouth is closed with the lips together. Let the tongue rest comfortably within your mouth. And I want you to pay attention to your slow inhalation and your slow exhalation. So slowly breathe in through your nose. Hold your breath for 1 second, 2 seconds, and then slowly breathe out through your nose. And then breathe in slowly through your nose. As you breathe out, relax your body. You can let your shoulders relax. You can let the back of your neck relax as you exhale. Releasing all resistance from your body. And then slowly breathe in again through your nose. You try to keep your breath centered in your lower abdomen, in the stomach area. So your abdomen expands as you breathe in, and the abdomen contracts or goes inward as you exhale. Your goal is to control your breathing and slow it down. So your goal is to try to breathe in as slowly as you can and to breathe out as slowly as you can. And again, you can do this either sitting up, sitting in a chair, or you can do it laying down on your back. So while you are engaging in your slow controlled breathing, we're going to do something called body scan. So that means we're going to pay attention to the body and we're going to do a stress inventory on each area of the body. So with your eyes closed, continue to breathe in slowly through your nose and breathe out slowly through your nose. And you're going to place your mind into your facial muscles. Pay attention to the muscles in your forehead. Pay attention to the muscles in your jaws and your cheeks. And see if you have any tension. Breathe in. And as you exhale, relax any tension that you may be holding in your forehead, your temples, your jaws, or your cheeks. Then pay attention to the back of your neck. Breathe in and slowly release any tension that you may feel in the muscles in the back of your neck. Feel your shoulders relaxing as you exhale. So try to understand the inhalation of your breath is bringing life force and energy into your body. The exhalation of your breath is releasing stress, discomfort, and trauma from your body, anxiety and tension from your mind. So continue to breathe in slowly. Place your mind into your left arm. And on your exhalation, relax the muscles in your left arm. Relax from your shoulder down to your elbow. Relax from your elbow down to your wrist. Relax your left hand from the wrist down into your fingers. And as you relax your left arm, pay attention to your left hand and notice if you can feel a warm sensation coming into your left hand. You may feel tingling coming into your palm and your fingertips as the blood circulation and the energy is increasing in your left side. And then place your mind into your right arm and pay attention from your shoulder down to your right elbow and breathe in. Slowly breathe out and relax the right arm. Relax from the shoulder down to the elbow. Relax from the elbow into your wrist, into your right hand, into your fingers. And again, feel the tingling sensation of energy as you awaken the blood circulation, as you awaken the flow of life force. Life force is energy that moves through your body all the time. Become aware of the life force. Now place your mind into your spine, into your backbone. Breathe in slowly. And as you are exhaling, relaxing your backbone, relax your back muscles. Feel the weight of your body sink deeper into the earth as you release tension from the major muscles of your back, your shoulders. Move your mind into your hips and release your hips. Release your pelvic area. Now pay attention to your thighs. Breathe in slowly. And as you are exhaling, relax the thigh muscles. Relax the muscles in your knees. Move your mind downward and relax your lower legs from your knees down to your ankles, down into your feet, into your toes. And again, as you exhale, you want to feel that tingling sensation, that movement of energy in the bottom of your feet, in your toes. Keeping your eyes closed. You want your eyeballs to become quiet and still behind your eyelids. So the eyelids are closed and still, and the eyeballs are still behind the eyelids. Movement of the eyes is a symbol for the fact that the mind is not yet settled. So as you breathe, pay attention to the coolness of the air as you breathe in. Feel the coolness of the air along the walls of your nostrils as you inhale. As you exhale, feel the warmth of the air along the walls of your nostrils. Pay attention to whatever thoughts are coming into your mind. You're trying not to focus on any thoughts that may come into your mind. You want to be aware of those thoughts. You want to be aware of whatever emotions are arising, but you want to release those thoughts and release those emotions. It is as if you're riding in a car or on a train through the countryside. And as you gaze through the window, you can see the various scenes, the pastures and the cows and the fields of corn or whatever it is that's outside the window. But you're not paying attention. You allow that scenery to continue to pass. And so you allow the scenery of your mind to simply pass without focusing or thinking about any particular thing. Your focal point is your breath. Your focal point is your breathing. The observation of your inhalation, the observation of your exhalation. Watching with the mind's eye as the air enters your body as you breathe in. Watching with your mind's eye as the breath leaves your body on the exhalation. Relaxing your body, releasing tension, for the weight of your body sink downward into the earth. And as you breathe, you want to become aware of the idea that we have something called life force in the body. It is called breath. It is that force which allows us to be alive. And that life force is not just within the body, it is contained in the air. And so when we breathe in, we are increasing the amount of life force that exists within the body. And that life force is allowing the body to heal itself, to rejuvenate itself, to revitalize itself. So as you breathe in, use your mind to visualize this life force coming into your body and moving up your spinal column until it reaches the top of your head. So it is like a light that has been ignited, and it is rising up your spine, shining upward from the base of your spine to the top of your head. And then as you breathe out, allow that light, allow that energy to move through your arms and into your hands and down your legs and into your feet. And if you are aware of any ailments, whether they be physical or psychological, emotional, any illnesses that you may have within your body, any anxiety or thoughts that may cause you to have anger or disappointment or self-doubt, you want to try to release those conditions from your body and from your mind as you exhale your breath. So you slowly breathe in, and as you slowly exhale, you release and you let go. Release and let go of any unneeded, unwanted conditions within the body, within the emotions, within the mind. Release and let go of any thoughts that are not serving you, that are not bringing more balance and harmony. Release any emotions that may be connected to any trauma, any anxiety or disappointment. So breathing slow and deep. Continuing to watch your breath. Allowing the slow, controlled breathing to wash over you, to heal you, to release all negative conditions from the body and from the mind. Observe your breath. Observe yourself. Within your mind, within your imagination, create an image of yourself in a state of health, in a state of balance, in a state of well-being, in a state of satisfaction, in a state of success. Create that image in your mind in whatever form that is meaningful to you. Create an image of yourself within your mind in a state of accomplishment by whatever definition that is relevant to you. And visualize yourself in that state. Visualize your family members, your loved ones in that state. Create that image in your mind and allow it to become reality. Whatever goals that you have for yourself, see yourself in your mind's eye accomplishing those goals. Your goal may be to finish a project. Visualize yourself at the completion of that project. Your goal may be to finish school. Visualize yourself achieving that goal of finishing school. Your goal may be to achieve a particular position. Visualize yourself achieving that position. Your goal may be having a home or property or some type of financial success. Visualize yourself in that state of success. Before reality can become reality, there has to be the thought. And so we create the thought in our mind and our consciousness, and then we allow the thought to become real. So now, after we have done our visualization, that's what that process is called. Visualization is when we create an image in our mind and we try to allow that image to become the reality that we're seeking. And that enhances our ability not to magically make this reality, but enhances our ability to maintain the vision as a goal. And so this is part of how we set goals and how we achieve our goals. So we use our meditation as a means of creative visualization, which helps us to manifest that which we are seeking to manifest. Okay? Now, what I want you to do is let your eyes open. I want you to rub your palms together. And if you don't have on contacts or anything, I want you to gently take the heel of your hand like this. And I want you to massage your eyes very gently with the heel of your hands. If you can, if you have on, something on your eyes, you might want to avoid it. But after you meditate for a little while, you want to massage your eyes. You want to make circular motions on your temples at the side of your head. You want to massage your forehead, okay? Because you may do this meditation as a means of getting rid of a headache, right? You may have a tension headache. Oftentimes when we are under stress, we squeeze different areas of the body, like the neck and the shoulders, or we may squeeze the jaw muscles, or we may squeeze the eyes or the forehead or squint, and we may without being aware, we may bring tension into those different areas of the body. So we want to massage those areas, the eyes, the temples, the forehead, and reawaken them. The next thing I want you to do, we're going to do some very gentle reawakening exercise. So we're just going to work with the neck and the shoulders. So first of all, I want you to place your hands on your chest like this, and you're going to take your left arm and you're going to point it up like this. You're going to breathe in, and as you exhale, you're going to extend your left arm. Breathe out and try to lift your arm until you're able to put your arm as close to your ear as you can go. And then breathe in, and as you exhale, bend your arm at the elbow and sort of put it behind your neck, behind your back. Take your right hand and grab hold of your left elbow and breathe in. And as you exhale, pull your left arm over to your right. So you're going to go from left to right. You're going to pull, and you're going to exhale and release your shoulder. Remember, the exhalation of the breath is what always releases tension. And then you breathe in and you lift both arms up. And as you exhale, you let your arms come down. Let your hands come down towards your knees. And then you're going to take your right arm. You're going to stiffen your hand like this, and you're going to extend. You're going to breathe in. And as you breathe out, reach out. Put your arm next to your ear, and then bend your arm at the elbow. Put your hand behind your back as much as you can. Then take your left hand and grab hold of your right elbow and breathe in. And as you exhale, pull your right arm over to the left. Release your shoulder. Breathe in and lift your arms. And then slowly exhale and lower your hands down towards your knees. Now, I want you to slowly breathe in and tilt your head halfway back. And as you exhale, release your neck and let your hair go all the way back. Now, as you breathe in, bring your head up straight. As you exhale, lower your head down and touch your chin to your chest. Now, bring your head up straight and look forward. And breathe in. Slowly turn your head to your left, releasing your neck. You want to feel each vertebra of your neck turning one at a time. Stretching the muscles in your neck, massaging the glands and organs in your throat very gently. Keep your shoulders relaxed as you turn to your left. And then slowly breathe in and turn your head to the center, looking back to the center again, breathing in. And then as you exhale, turn your head to your right. Release the neck, release the shoulders, opening up. Massage the organs and glands in the throat, releasing and letting go of tension in the neck. Then turn the head back to the center and look forward again. And breathe in and slowly breathe out. Breathe in and slowly breathe out. Okay? And I think that's maybe concluding our time. You want to also pay attention to drinking.
So
Yeah.
I mean, I participated from the beginning to the end. I don't know if the other participants have, but you know, I would do some breathing in my classrooms and students would be asleep because that decompression is required. We're so uptight. Thank you so much.
Well,
That
thank you. And
that
don't forget to drink your water.
that's right.
You get to drink half your body weight in water, in ounces of water. So if you weigh 100 pounds, you have to drink 50 ounces of water. You weigh 200 pounds, you got to drink 100 ounces of water.
Say those measurements again. If I weigh 100 pounds, I should be drinking how much ounces? How
Ha-
many?
Half your weight. So if you weigh 100 pounds, you drink 50 ounces. You weigh 200 pounds, you drink 100 ounces. So the rule of thumb is half your weight in ounces of water.
Thank you so much, Yasir Rahotep. I hope our participants enjoyed this. This was wonderful. The breathing, I remember about breathing. Sitting, I'm on my mat now in my living room, and the benefits of making your breath slow down intentionally is beneficial. Thank you for this.
Welcome. Thank you. I appreciate it and I enjoyed it. And I hope everybody, had a good time and got some benefit from it.
Thank you. We may have you back again. We may ask you
Okay.
to come back again.
Well, good. I got some more stuff for you too. So just let me know.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. Peace and love.
Peace and love.